11 Alive News at 5 starts now.
The state's investigation into a horrific elevator accident that claimed the life of a student athlete is now complete.
Investigators found several factors possibly contributed to the collapse, and the state has now issued the maximum fine allowed against the elevator owner for allegedly operating it without a current inspection. 18-year-old JauMarcus McFarland died August 31st after he was pinned by that elevator. The accident happening inside a building in Atlanta's Old Fourth Ward. It's where he and his fellow teammates were there for a championship prep academy, and they lived in that building. The state said so far no criminal violations have been found. Joe Hankey has been covering this story from the very beginning. Joe, walk us through what else the state investigation found. This is devastating for the family, and now we're getting a few more answers.
We are, Cheryl. That investigation released today warned elevator brake pads possibly contaminated with oil and other elevator equipment failures, plus enough passengers to exceed the elevator's weight limit. Those are all listed as possibly contributing to the elevator falling. The state insurance commissioner's office tells me the elevator remains shut down tonight until it is repaired and re-inspected by the state. A surveillance camera captured the moment the doors on an elevator inside a Highland Avenue building opened and a few men jumped off before the elevator began to fall and JauMarcus McFarland became pinned between the floor and the elevator. Previously released police body camera video shows Atlanta Fire spent more than an hour rescuing McFarland. He later died at a hospital. The state's report released Wednesday details 16 people on the elevator as it traveled from the first to third floor. The doors opened, 3 people jumped off, the elevator fell, and McFarland became pinned with 12 more people still on board. In the report, investigators wrote the inspection certificate for the elevator was expired, leading to this fine of $5,000, the maximum allowed under state law. 11 Alive previously reported state records show the certificate expired in August of 2020. The citation references operating equipment in an unsafe condition. So why did the elevator fall? Investigators with the state insurance commissioner's office determined the 16 passengers weighed more than 3,600 pounds. The listed max capacity for the elevator was 3,000 pounds. Brake pad wear and possible oil contamination on the brake pads are also noted. And investigators found when the elevator began to fall, a piece of equipment called a rope gripper failed. It is designed to stop an elevator in instances of mechanical failure. Attorney Sean Williams, representing the McFarland family, told 11 Alive by phone Wednesday the state's report supports his position that McFarland's death was preventable. He says the elevator should not have been in use due to the expired inspection certificate, plus potentially worn equipment. He added industry standards adopted by the state require elevators to be able to operate at 125% of the listed maximum weight, or more than 3,700 pounds in this case. And attorney Sean Williams says he is conducting an independent investigation and plans to have experts look at the elevator before it is used again. No word if a lawsuit will be filed or not yet from Williams. I contacted a spokeswoman today for the property manager asking if they had any comment on the state's report. They confirmed receiving my message, but so far have not released a comment.